Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as you know, I live in Toronto, and this weekend I decided to go to the Distillery District, which is currently hosting the Christmas Village. The village is looking amazing, and you can see the biggest Christmas tree and the best of the local artists and the shop for the things that they make. And you even have the best of the cafes and restaurants for the foodies out there. So go out, give this place a visit. One thing not everybody knows about Distillery District is that it has a rich history. So let's talk about that history in this video. So the story of Distillery District begins in 1831. There was a guy, James Worts. He came to Canada and he opened a mill for grinding of grains with his brother-in-law William Gooderham. So Gooderham and Worts settled in Canada, did the mill business with their families, and did quite well. They did so well that you can still see their name up there when you visit the distillery district. And in fact, in 1837, the production of grain had increased so much that Gooderham added a distillery to the mill, producing his first spirit, whiskey. By the 1850s, the Gooderham and Worts distillery was fully functioning and thriving to say the least. They had so many facilities in this distillery, like an ice house, copper shop for barrel making, and a dairy in addition to the already operating distillery and flour mills. And in 1859, the business was doing so well that Gooderham opened a new distillery on Mill Street that you can see in this video. This is said to be the most important contribution to Toronto's manufacturing business. Although a fire destroyed parts of the main building in 1869, forcing Gooderham to reconstruct the building, his business continued to thrive. It had no effect on it whatsoever. In 1871, Gooderham and Worts became one of the largest exporters in spirit production, shipping millions of gallons across Canada as well as North and South America. And at one point, this was the largest distillery in the world. Wow. Talk about history. Everything was good and the business was doing quite well until the World War I. And the prohibition that happened on the spirit was the decline in the business of whiskey, due to which, after 153 years, the production of spirits had stopped. In 1990s, the distillery district was granted a new life as it became a popular destination for film. It was the number one film location in Canada and the second outside of Hollywood. With over 1,700 movies filmed here, the distillery, purchased by Cityscape Holdings in 2001, underwent a huge project to restore the district in order to turn it into a car-free neighborhood that would preserve its heritage. And now this place is entirely dedicated to arts, culture, and entertainment. It finally opened in May 2003 and is now one of the Canada's top tourist attractions as well as unique neighborhood that is a vital part of the city of Toronto, which you can see that even I am visiting this because this is such a big part of Christmas and holidays here in Toronto. This place that I found inside the distillery district is an antique shop which has vintage pieces from back in the era when the distillery district might still be running. And when you enter here, you can get the full idea and you can absorb the entirety of that time and that era and what it might have felt like. It also adds to the Christmas vibes because they have so many Christmas trees and Christmas hangings and decorations, which just make this place even more aesthetically pleasing. I tried the hot chocolate at Soma's. They're said to be the best hot chocolate. They add a lot of spices to it, which makes it even more extraordinary. And they even make it with milk, without milk, with your extra plant based milk. So it's a good place if you want to visit it. Beyond that, this place has a lot of local artists and them showing their art and their work and their small businesses, and you can go support them, see what they are doing, shop for your Christmas gifts over there, and add to the local businesses in that way. Thank you for sticking with me and watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like the content I make, do follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I often make a lot of videos on TikTok and Instagram, but very few on YouTube because it's a lot more longer and time consuming, and editing takes a lot of time. So do follow me on Instagram and TikTok for regular updates about Toronto and things to do in Toronto and life in Toronto.